Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about, my experience with my Tesla so far, and something I highly recommend you guys do when you guys take delivery of your Tesla. And pretty much, let's just begin with my experience so far. It's just great from doing everything online and, completely different than just being at a car dealer for hours. It's just a couple of things here and there for a couple of days, and the day of delivery, I took delivery of my Tesla at the beginning of a pandemic, and pretty much Tesla's trying to take care of their customers and their employees. So I had a contactless delivery, and it was a whole new experience. Everything was done online again, like I said. And the day of the delivery, I just had to pre-install the Tesla app on my phone, and at the time of my delivery or pickup is the time where I could just pretty much just unlock the vehicle from my phone. And once I did that, I just had to sign a couple documents on that they left sitting on the driver seat, and there's a drop box a couple of feet away from the car. So I just signed it, less than 5 minutes, and put the envelope into the Dropbox, and I was on my way. But before I was on my way, this is a thing I highly recommend you guys do, and it's inspect your car, because these cars come with cosmetic damage to begin with. So I try to inspect my car, but I'm not sure if you guys already took delivery of your Tesla and you got pearl white. It's a beautiful pearl white paint, and it just shines so bright with the sun, and it's just so beautiful. So when I was trying to inspect my vehicle, it was just so bright and so sunny that I couldn't just stare at the paint for so long and try and make sure that it was all good. It looked good right there and there, and I just drove home. And when I got home, I saw some of the glue residue that they put on the chrome for the protective thing. I guess when they peeled it, they left some residue left over. So I started cleaning it off, and I started noticing a lot of paint chips on my car. And that's when I pretty much decided to inspect the car a little bit more closely, and I started seeing a lot more and more paint chips. So since I was in contact with one of the sales reps, I texted her a few images, and she was very helpful trying to find solutions. And another thing I noticed too is it seems like when no car is ever 0 miles. I understand that, but since I had a few referrals when they reserved their vehicles, their mileage was at about 6 miles, 4 miles, 6 miles, and like whatever, and when they pick up their cars, their miles are accurate to what the reservation was. But my car, when I reserved it, was 6 miles, but when I picked it up and got home, it was 66 miles. And then I looked at the distance from the Tesla store to my house, and it was only 8 miles, so there was about a 50-something mile difference. So I made note of that also, and they also determined that, I guess in the online process, when I chose on what Tesla store to pick up my car, my car was at a different location, and it was driven 50-something miles from a different location. And they determined that maybe the person driving my car to a different store might have, caused the paint damage. They don't know, but it played in my part, and they put me in contact with a couple of contacts to try and see how it can be resolved. And after maybe 2 weeks, I was able to schedule in my car for service at a Tesla body shop, and I'm looking forward to dropping it off and seeing what kind of strategy they're going to use to fix the car, because I've seen where they just use touch-up paint and it looks horrible, and you don't want touch-up paint on a brand new car. it'd be better if they could just repaint the panel and, you know, make it like it should have been from like day of delivery. But that's my experience so far, and the customer service seems great so far. You can't really blame Tesla for, you know, the way things sometimes play out. At least I'm not trying to blame Tesla. I guess they're maybe trying to push more cars out and faster, and maybe quality goes down a little bit and it reflects on their paint jobs. But overall, I'm still very happy with my Tesla. You know, just owning this Tesla, I'm not sure if I'll ever go back to another gas car. That's how happy I am with my Tesla. And with this being the performance model, you know, I'm still shocked to see how fast and how well this car handles. So yeah, guys, do that, and, you know, inspect your car, and if you have to complain, you know, just make note of it to your sales rep and see how they can help you in trying to fix the car. As for my experience, I know they're trying hard to make it right. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So I will try and follow up with you guys with my experience dropping it off and after I pick it up from service, and just follow up with what quality work they did and just little things like that. I'm also looking forward to lowering my car with unplugged performance lowering springs. So stay tuned for that also. I still have a couple more things that I wanted to do to Tesla before I'm happy with it. But overall, just take note of the few topics I've touched with in this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.